New Orleans, Louisiana, and he kind of had a little brush, got too close to something that he shouldn't have been near, and they gave him a choice of going to jail or going to the army. He said, "Yes, sir," saluted, and started writing poetry the day he went in, and discovered this whole new part of himself, and it's just opened him up. And he says he's the second most famous, most important poet in the country, or something like that. It's number 2, I remember what it was. But he's a lot of fun to listen to. Please welcome Larry, poet extraordinaire.
How y'all doing today? Good to see y'all again. Alright, I'm country, so if y'all hear my accent, if y'all need some subtitles or something, just let me know. Alright, this first poem I'm going to do, it's a real spiritual poem. You know, it don't matter what your religion is, as long as you have faith in something, whenever life gets you down, I want to encourage everybody to reach back and grab something and have faith and always know that it's going to be a better day. Last year, at this time, I lost both of my grandmothers in 1 week, and it was like a real hard time for me. And this poem is, the poem that I perform at the funeral is basically, you know, encourage people that, you know, it will be a brighter day. Poet extraordinaire, Larry Quinney. Yeah. That's copyrighted too. Yeah. I say you. It's not funny. All right. Let me write. Y'all help me out. All right. I wrote this for my grandmothers. You are now free to flow like the wind against the endless sea. You're away from the pain, the rain, the strain. You know the things that this earthly world can bring. Heaven has opened its early gates. Now, sweet lady, you can cash in your earthly faith. Your kids will be fine. They witness a strong woman live attached to God's heavenly mind. So, just climb. Go be with Jesus. Your earthly struggles, they're all gone. You now have a mansion filled with many rooms to call your home. Oh, I can picture that old sweet day when his father said, "Servant, job well done." And he opened those pearly gates and mighty servant, job well done. But I want to tell you, you know when trials and tribulations hit, your first step is to point your head towards the ground. But God is testing you to see if you will smile or would you frown. See, when the strong, they get weary, and the young, they get old. So if you're testing the measures of your faith, just turn to the book of Job. See, when the righteous face trials, but you're getting a little bit more than the equal amount of faith. And just remember, all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed to stroll towards pearly gates. So do not give in to the pressure of this temporary world. And just remember, Jesus died so you would die and drink in pearls. There's no battle too hard. I mean, ain't no river too wide. So all trials and tribulations, I say, get thee behind. And I'll pick my head up and I'll point them towards the skies and I'll visualize that beautiful place called eternal life. So be cool and just look at me and I say, you are now free to flow like the wind against the endless sea. You're away from the pain, the rain, the strain. You know the thing that this earthly world can bring. Heaven has opened its pearly gates. Pearly gates. What extraordinary. You got any couples in the house? Any couples?
My couple's here.
You ain't gotta claim them. If you came with them, you a couple tonight, you hear me? This is a love poem.
Out there in the world, it's not right here.
Huh?
Here earlier.
What'd you say, bro?
I saw man here earlier, it's not now.
This for y'all, you hear me? The name of this poem, if she ain't here now, she gonna be here later, you hear me? Nah, this is basically a love poem that's basically telling that you know, no matter if you encounter the wrong people in life, you know, what you do is you keep preparing yourself to be the right person for that person that God will send for you. And so whenever he do grant you with that right person, you have worked on yourself to be the same that you want to get back from that person. All right? I was told through faith, I can do all things through Christ. So as I lay, I faithfully pray for a positive person in my life. I ask for our big or small, light skin or dark, just a strong, respectful person with a respectful, faithful heart. I ask her not to be perfect, because that I know I'm not. Because I ask her to cherish my presence 24 hours around the clock. So with my weary eyes, I look towards the skies and I patiently wait for my prize. I will not be disguised by what makes my hormones rise. So I choose to choose wise. Because you know my Lord says, I know you love the way, I don't care for what you want, but you know I know the way that you feel. But I ask for my next mate to be right and able to bear a seed. Let's fast forward right here. I said, without looking, I finally found the person that fits me to the T. The way she walk, the way she talk. I mean, this bond is so unique. Every bit of her, I beg to grasp. I try hard not to take it too fast. See, it's not all about sex or cash, because this is something I want to last. But I say she's beautiful inside and out. Oh, like gold floors inside of a glass house. From the motion in her hips when she walk, generating out of words out of her mouth when she talk. But you know my Lord says, I know you love the way she makes you feel. But my child, this is a once-in-a-lifetime ordeal. Nothing like the previous ones that wasn't real. At the end, there will be no hearts asking to be healed. So at night, I look toward the dove. I ask the difference between lust and love. Can I love someone I have never hugged, but I say I'm fiending for her like a drug? I cannot wait to look in her eyes. Put a little taste on my tongue as I slowly push aside, soaking wet and dry, bobbing my head to her love cry. Oh yes, it is true. I do feel it has been done. I do feel I have found the right one. We got married now. Unfortunately now. And this is my, if you're married in here, this is my message to the married people. I say marriage is often taken for granted. Most so the words, I love you. For better words to death do us part. If not understood why, I say I do. Two people joined in marriage mean you join together as one. Meaning some things have to be sacrificed, like hanging with friends or having fun. Don't get me wrong, being married does not mean you cannot have a good time. As long as respecting your spouse is being practiced, everything will be just fine. In a marriage, there's one word that acts as the backbone of all progress. If there's no trust between either spouse, neither spouse will be granted rest. Because wandering minds often make you blind to the reason your relationship is crying. Because half the time, so much you are trying, you never realize your times are dying. So to the bride and groom, I say congratulations. I know you would do what you have to do. As I, poet extraordinaire, I tip my hat to you, poet extraordinaire. Wow, poet extraordinaire like Quinney. This right here, this is Mr. Has-Beens right here. He's the originator. You originator?
No, I just took over.
He digged up the first great bean ever, Mr. Has-Beens. Give him a hand five. You on YouTube tonight, brother.